Hello, this is 8-Bit Rach and this is another Amstrad game review. So, going to have a look at the game Thanatos. This was a request by Yellowbelly. I think we'd seen it on a live stream. Can't quite remember now. But I think I commented that this looked quite good, so he suggested I did a review of it. So, let's have a little look. So this was released in 1986, I believe, and it was on the Amstrad Spectrum and the C64. And Thanatos is that dragon there, Thanatos the Destroyer. So there's a nice bit of music here. There's no in-game music, but that's fine. So, the point of the game is you're playing the part of the dragon, Thanatos the Destroyer, and you basically have to rescue the princess, Eros, she's been held captive, I think, somewhere, so you have to rescue her, pick her up, and take her to a cauldron so she can finish mixing a spell that saves the world, kind of thing. So, let's have a look. I'll change the skill level to 1. Redefine the keys. And let's play it. So as you can see, it's quite a big sprite, really. Keys are a bit slow to respond, but I think it looks really good, actually. So up, down. You can see there on the bottom left, there's a beating heart. Now, if you fly at full whack, which I'm doing now, it does increase his heart rate, and you have to, if you slow down, or, land and walk, his heart rate will recover. If it beats too fast, basically, you have a heart attack and die. But as long as you're resting, either flying slowly or walking, so long as you're not being injured by anything, your heart rate will recover. So you can see now we've been hit by rocks, so his heart's beating just a little bit faster. So let's land. On the bottom right, there's like that's kind of his flame meter, if you like. As he fires flames at people, that will deplete. And I believe you can replenish that by eating witches that are tied to stakes. Lovely. So you have to press space and left or right to change direction. I really like the look of this game. Some nice... Now let's get this bastard vaporising. It is a bit clunky to control though, I'm not gonna lie. Then I suppose dragons can be a bit unwieldy. You can pick things up with your claws. Oh, see then, I managed to pick up a person, but you do have to position yourself exactly right, and that can be awkward. But you can pick people up and drop them to kill them. You can also pick up rocks and drop them onto buildings and things. If you look at the background, there's a nice bit of parallax scrolling there. There's not a lot of colour to the background, but then it is, then again it is sort of set at night by the look of it. And I think it looks good because it looks bleak, which kind of fits in with the game, in my mind. Let's get these buggers. It is, like I said, awkward. I'm not quite sure whether you have to press fire or whether you just pick them up as you position yourself correctly. You have to pick up the princess as well, so... Right, I don't think we're going to destroy all these, so let's go. We'll just pick up a few as we go. But the princess looks very similar to those guys, only if you look carefully, you can see her waving her arms, so that's how you recognise it. You can't pick her, well, you can pick her up with your claws, but you don't, because when you land, you'll squash her. So you have to land and let her climb onto your back. Right, our heart's beating, so let's land and have a little rest. It is slow going, this game, but do you know what? I like it. I do like it. I'd have liked this game as a kid, I think, because I did like flying games. You know, and like dragons and wizards and what have you. The whole reason I bought Cauldron was because it was like a witch on a broomstick. So, yeah, I would have really liked this, I think. I'm enjoying it now. It's not an easy game, but... let's go flying. The only thing I don't like is if you go full pelt, his arse is dangling off the left side of the screen. But, I mean, it is a big sprite, so... His heart's beating quite a lot. Let's land. Don't know why his heart was beating there, because I was actually flying quite slow, I think. Let's get over this water. But I do like the way the dragon turns. I think that's a really nice touch, that. So we'll come now to the castle. Here we go. Let's land. And you have to burn down the door. The princess is somewhere inside, so... Right, so that's as far as we can go. So you got to just keep firing at that, and you can see that meter on the right there depleting. There we go. So let's get going. I'd quite like to have a look at this on the other systems, actually. I might have a little Google. Can I destroy these buildings with fire? I know you can drop rocks on them, so let's have a look at that. It is quite difficult, like I said, to sort of just position yourself just correctly to... No, I can't seem to pick it up now. It's a bit hit and miss with me. No, I'll give up on that because I'll be here all bloody day. Seems to be a few rocks along here. So maybe if we get a clean run of a few. His claws seem to be open. Right, okay, so... No. I thought you might be able to destroy some of the buildings. I've got a feeling you can. I think I read that somewhere, but I might be wrong. Right, can you see there? There's a figure waving their arms about. If you land, she will run to jump on your back. So, let's get out of here because they're firing at us. So if you turn too quickly, she'll fall off. She can climb back on, but if she falls off into water, she will die straight away. Also, if you accidentally fire at her, she'll die. Now, I seem to remember there were birds here. I've only got to this stage once before. Here we go. It's a bit awkward because he's not got quite, he's not got a good range of firepower. And this doesn't seem to kill them. Let's get through this cave. I've got a feeling rocks are going to fall on me. I've no idea how long this game is. I'm not sure if these will knock her off the back of him. It's a bit of a bugger. So let's slow down a little bit so we can recover. I think this seems to be the same scenery sort of looping over. Oh shit, bollocks. I didn't even... Right. Let's get out of here. Can't seem to land. Can't seem to lift off. Ah. Do you know, I really like this game. Ah, dead. So, I'm on the high score table. Let's, oh, fuck's sakes. Oh, look at that top scorer. We won't mention that I only have to get more than 10, but anyway. Yeah, I like that game. I mean, yes, it is slow, it's clunky, it's, slow to respond with the controls, but I don't know, there's something about it I really liked. I think everything about the game seemed to fit together. I mean, yeah, the main sprite was big, but it's a dragon, and I think it gave you that sense of size, when you see the tiny figures firing at you, and the scenery in the background was, like I said earlier, it looked bleak, and I think that fitted with the game. It's easy to say, like, there's not much background, but I think it suited the game. And you don't want a lot of background, I don't suppose, in a sprite that size either. Seemed to scroll okay. Yeah, it was something a bit different, and I'll find myself coming back to this game, I think, and looking more into it. So I'd recommend you give it a go. I don't think it's going to be a game to everyone's taste, I'll admit that, but yeah, I really enjoyed it. So I'm going to leave that review here, and thank you very much everyone for watching, and take care of yourselves. Bye now.